Wrestling is so gay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Yes, wrestling is gay when you're speaking of Game Changer Wrestling's Effy's Big Gay Brunch. Of course, wrestling is gay. This is an annual show. This is the fourth show that they've done under the Effy's Big Gay Brunch. Fun shows. You learn a lot. Everyone needs to be respected, regardless of what their preferences are in life. These athletes, these professional wrestlers put on a great show. We had 7 matches here, all really good, all entertaining. And that's the idea of pro wrestling, is to entertain you. We're going to run down this card. Effy's Big Gay Brunch. So if you didn't see it, it's worth the watch. It's fun. It's a fun show. It's a fun atmosphere. There are a few wrestlers on here that I've seen before, that I've never seen before, and I've learned a little bit about them. There's quite a few wrestlers that I have watched before and understand how great they are in the ring and what performers they are. All right, first match was Jay Vidal versus Carlos Romo. Jay Vidal is actually a 2-time champion with PCW Ultra Light Heavyweight Champion, and then what was the other title that he had? Holy hell! Oh, hold on, I'll look it up here. Titles. I totally forgot what other title he had. Oh, the CCW Tag Team Champion. So he actually had both titles with him when he came out, and going against Carlos Romo. Carlos Romo used to be a tag team partner with A-Kid as Team White Wolf. This is a really good match. These two, pretty similar in their athletic ability and their style. Jay Vidal getting the victory. I give it 3.5. I thought it was a really good match. I enjoyed it very much. So, next match, we had Edith Surreal versus Max the Impaler. This was brutal. Max the Impaler, she's brutal. I've talked about her before on a channel this weekend, actually. This match got hardcore quick. We had some doors involved, we had chairs involved. Toward the end spot, there was a table or a door and 2 chairs set up on the outside. Max and Edith Surreal went to kind of do a jump off the ropes. Max and Impaler caught her, chucked her over the freaking rope, through the door. She whacked her head on the chair, and then Max the Impaler won by countout. And you thought Edith Surreal was dead when she hit. I give it 2.25. Good match. Next up, we had a 7-way Scramble match. We had Kid Bandit. I will be honest, I've never seen before. Let me look at this list here. Only one of these wrestlers in this match have I ever watched before. So it was Kid Bandit, Shay, Rico Gonzalez, Killian McMurphy, Sylvio Milano, Jordan Blade, who I've seen before, and The Whisperer. It was a unique match. A lot of different styles in this match. A lot of different what I'm used to watching Scramble matches. A lot of differences. It was a good match though. Jordan Blade ended up getting the victory by submission. I give it 3.5. Next up, we had Bill Dixon versus Keita Murray. Billy Dixon, when he gets mad, oh shit, he got mad big time. I literally thought he was going to kill Keita Murray at one point. I don't know how Keita Murray was able to get a submission hold on Bill Dixon and get him to submit, but it happened that way. I give this 3 stars. Next up, we had a fatal 4-way tag match, elimination mayhem. It was a tag team mayhem match, elimination. So you had 2 teams start, and then at intervals determined by Effy, we had another team come in. Once and pinfalls could not happen until all 4 teams got in the ring. Once all 4 teams got in the ring, and then pinfalls could happen, and it was elimination. If one person gets pinned, the team has been eliminated. The teams were AC Mack, Ashton Starr, who I've seen in a bunch of different, AC Mack, where have I seen him mostly? He's been in Limitless a little bit. I've seen him in Wrestling Open, part of Beyond Wrestling. Oh, goodness. Action Wrestling. One of his big spots is Action Wrestling. He's really big in the Southeast. Let's look at some of his matches here recently here. He's one of those guys where he recently held does he still hold it? Look. I'm a little behind on a couple. Yeah, he is still currently the IWTV Independent Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. He's held it for 71 days. He's the former Action Champion. The match where he won the IWTV Independent Wrestling title, I watched that. And I was kind of a fan of his when he was the Action Champion even. And then watching him kind of, I don't say get better in the ring, but the more I've watched him, the more I'm like, this guy's pretty freaking talented. And the fact that he's wrestled in the Southeast and a lot of people don't know who he is. Like I said, yeah, he wrestled in OWA. He's wrestled for WBR, which is part of Beyond. Let's see here. Yeah, Action Wrestling. Yeah, if you go on Independent Wrestling TV, IWTV, you can search AC Mack, and you can see a number of his matches and how good he really is in the ring. But yeah, I was excited to see him teaming up with Ashton Starr because it's a pretty good tag team. They were going against Brooke, Valentine, Devon Moore, and then the Main Street posse of Aiden, Aggro, and DangerKid, and then Pretty in Pink, Dillon McQueen, and Kenzie Page. They wrestle a lot in New South, which I follow from IWTV as well. This was a very intriguing match. The first two to start was AC Mack, Ashton Starr, and they went against the Main Street Posse. Main State Posse, excuse me. Adrian Argo and DangerKid. The winners of the match end up being Pretty in Pink, Dillon McQueen, and Kenzie Page. I give it 3 1/4. The one thing that I take away from a match like this, especially knowing how good AC Mack is, he needed to be on a big screen like this on Fight TV, part of the Collective, part of the Effy's Big Gay Brunch, so people can see how talented he is. Every wrestler that's on this card is talented in their own way. And that's something that needs to come out, is a lot of people, because of different preferences, they look down on people. You can't do that, especially put on a show like this that Effy puts on here. There's so many freaking talented individuals that don't get a chance because of this, that, and the other. This is a show for them to show how good they really are. Next up, we had Dark Sheik versus Pero. Dark Sheik is uber talented. Pero, he's part of the End with Otis-san. They've multiple tag team champions around the world. Currently, I think do they currently have championships? Let me look. Should have done some research before I did this, but Pero, he's just a big old tough guy. And him and Effy, who runs this, have had some issues here recently. Yeah, he's been on NWA Power. He's been on Game Changer, obviously, VXS. Let's see, where else has he been wrestling here lately? MPW. Him and Effy had a match last year. There was an MPW show, if I remember correctly. And Pero almost killed Effy. This match was actually a really good match. Dark Sheik was holding her own versus Pero. And the referee got knocked down. Purposely, accidentally. And we'll see. Pero went to put Dark Sheik up for like a power bomb. She ended up getting out of it and reversing it and getting Pero down on the mat for a pin. There was no referee. Effy runs out and counts. Yeah, it was a pretty fast count. And so Dark Sheik ended up getting the victory over Pero here. Pero kind of glared through Effy. So we know that feud is going to continue somewhere down the line. I gave that 3 star. Next up, we had Alley Catch coming off her loss to Mickie James, going up against Dirty Dango. This it started out not good. It started out as Alley Cat's brought a chair in the ring. Instead of hitting Dango with it, she put Dango in the chair, gave him a layup dance. And then Dango put Alley Catch in the chair, give her a lap dance. And they went back and forth, and then Dirty Dango put Alley Catch in the chair, and instead of doing another lap dance, he clotheslined her from hell and knocked her down and attacked her. There was quite a few pivoting gyro-ness of the private area in each other's face throughout this match. The match actually wasn't, towards the middle of the end of the match, it wasn't total trash. But yeah, it was not good. Match quality-wise. Comical, yes. Match quality-wise, no. But Alley Catch ended up getting the victory over Dango. I give it 2 3/4. And then our main event was Effy versus Escalante. She is a veteran of the LGBT community in wrestling. She's done several things with Effy over the years. I've watched several of the shows. This match, again, was more of a... Well, she pulled Effy's pants down, bit him in the ass, and then bit him in the crotch, and spanked him a few times. Yeah, it was that kind of match. So yeah, that's where that match went, as y'all can, that was intriguing. Escalante ended up getting the victory on that over Effy. I give it 2.5. But you know what? It was fun. It wasn't never going to be one of those shows where it's a total technical masterpiece 5-star matches. But it was a fun show. A lot of great talent there. I was excited to watch it. I'm glad I did. I would recommend anybody checking it out. But you know what? Wrestling is gay. That's going to in the review of Effy's Big Gay Brunch. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Channel. Don't just have a great day. Have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.